The Tale of Four Foolish Brothers. Part 2. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. Today's video is the second part of the story of Four Foolish Brothers. If you enjoy the story, please like it and share your thoughts in the comments. These four brothers were extremely foolish. After their horse was stolen, they went to the king's court, but eventually ended up working as servants for a horseman. However, due to their silly antics, they were dismissed from his service. When the horseman threw them out of his house, they wandered aimlessly, wondering why he was so upset with them. The four brothers decided not to return to their village, but to find work in an unknown place instead. As they traveled, they reached the outskirts of a settlement where no one knew them. The eldest brother said, "How long will we keep wandering like this? We have no food and no shelter. We must find work." The other three agreed. When they entered the settlement, they saw a man sitting on a large rock, crying. They approached him and asked, "Brother, why are you crying?" The man replied, "My bull is sick. I love it dearly, but no matter what I do, it isn't getting better." The four brothers said, "We'll pray for your bull to get well." The man replied, "May God reward you." "But who are you, and what do you do?" One of the brothers whispered to another, "Tell him we know the unseen and mention the king's court." The second brother immediately said, "We just came from the king's court." "We know the unseen." The man said, "If that's true, can you tell me the cure for my bull's illness?" The four brothers confidently said, "Why not?" They huddled together, whispered for a while, and then announced, "Our knowledge tells us that if you dip your bull's head in mustard oil for a while, it will recover." The man followed their advice, filling a large container with mustard oil. The brothers caught the bull, which struggled to escape but was too weak to resist. They dunked its head into the oil. The bull thrashed around but soon became motionless. The brothers ran back to the man and exclaimed, "You don't need to cry anymore. Your bull is completely fine now and will never trouble you again." When the man saw that his bull was dead, he became furious. He gathered the villagers and told them the brothers had killed his bull. The villagers beat the brothers severely, tied them with ropes, and threw them into a deserted jungle. In the silent wilderness, the brothers lay tied up, hungry and thirsty, throughout the night. By morning, they were utterly exhausted. Suddenly, they heard rustling in the bushes. One of the brothers said, "It must be the bull's brother coming to take revenge on us." Terrified, they waited. Soon, a wise old man emerged from the bushes. The brothers greeted him and pleaded for help. The old man untied them, offered them food, and asked, "Who are you and how did you end up like this?" The youngest brother tried to impress the old man, saying, "We aren't ordinary people. We amazed everyone with our knowledge of the unseen in the king's court. But people are jealous of us, and wherever we go, they call us fools and drive us away." The old man smiled and said, "Children, sometimes luck plays tricks, but true knowledge belongs only to God. He reveals it to whom he wills. You should be ashamed of your lies." The brothers, embarrassed, asked for his prayers to make them wise. The old man advised, "As long as you stay together, you won't learn anything new. You are like frogs in a well, thinking the world is only what you see. If you truly want to learn, go on separate journeys. I'll guide you to 4 different paths, one towards the mountains, one to the river, one to the desert, and one to this very jungle. Choose your paths and return here after some time to share your experiences." The brothers agreed and parted ways. The eldest brother reached the mountains and met a man playing a beautiful tune on a flute. Enchanted, he asked, "Teach me to play the flute so I can win hearts too." The man replied, "It's not easy. First, you must care for my sheep for 7 days." The eldest brother, remembering his past mistakes, cared for the sheep lovingly. The second brother traveled to the desert, where he found villagers digging for water. He joined them and learned how experience and faith in God guided them to find water in the harsh terrain. The third brother, who went to the river, thought he could use his knowledge to earn wealth. He told a fisherman he could reveal the location of a treasure under the river if the man released all his fish back into the water. When the fisherman obeyed, he got stuck in a swamp while looking for the treasure. Furious, the fisherman and others beat the brother, who fled in shame. The fourth brother stayed in the jungle, asking travelers about their lives. One day, an elderly woman passed by, hungry and tired. He gave her some bread and asked for her life story in return. The woman, too,